Welcome back to another Land Training Thursday. Today we are going to be discussing the knife hand strike, one of the many tools at your disposal when you are using hands and feet. The mechanics of the knife hand require that your hand be firm, but not tense. If it is too tense, then your entire arm will tense up and you will be unable to effectively throw a strike. If it's too loose, you will injure yourself when you are trying to strike. Ideally, you will remain full but relaxed and then increase your tension at the moment of impact, which is ideal in most of your strikes. One of the differences, there are many differences, practically speaking, differences between the fist and the knife hand are in the structure and in the targets. Your fist has the advantage of being a stronger structure. However, a lot of these soft tissue targets that are very good to strike at if the opportunity presents itself are much easier to reach with a smaller edge. The broader edge of your fist, for example, if somebody's chin is tucked, it's hard to get the chin into the neck. Whereas a knife hand, whether it's with the front of your fingers or the side, has a much easier time slipping in underneath the chin. Additionally, when you are targeting somebody's eye, for example, using the inner bottom bony part, that is a much easier time getting in, whereas the fist will give somebody a black eye, but it won't do quite as much damage. There are two basic knife hand positions, which, used differently, come into 7 different knife hands. These 7 knife hands are as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 4 knife hands use the outer edge of the hand. The last 3 use the inner edge of the hand, primarily the bony protrusion towards the bottom. Apologies. Knife hand number 1 is very similar to knife hand number 2. The difference is whether your striking hand is on the outside of your opponent or on the inside. And again, targeting primarily the neck. You could theoretically try to target the temple. If you do that, you would want to be using the bony protrusion at the base of your hand rather than the flat of your hand, coming across like this. That could also work. Product of opportunities. Knife hand number 3 comes down. The target is the bridge of the nose. So you are using, again, this bony protrusion at the base of your hand, coming down. Number 4 is very similar, but in the opposite direction, targeting the chin, the sides of the chin. Actually, you have nerves that wrap around your jaw. Those are the perfect target for that. And again, this is all a product of opportunity. You don't put yourself in a situation where number 4 would work. If you find yourself in a situation where you're in close and your enemy's jaw is open and you can quickly strike up like that, go for it. Number 5 uses the front edge of your hand, again, primarily the bony ridge. This targets the groin. If you are low enough, straight up, do it hard enough and it'll be on the floor. Knife hand number 6 also uses this bony protrusion at the base of your thumb. Coming in, the target is the corner of the eye. It's going to be hard to get the eye itself, but if you strike the corner of the eye hard enough, you'll cause this to bleed, and that can blind your opponent. It's hard to see through blood. Number 7 is a strike to the back of the neck. It's very similar to number 6, you're not going to be in a situation where you're facing off with somebody and you're reaching around to strike them on the back of the neck. But if you strike your opponent and you're moving offline, you follow it up with this strike to the back of the neck. There are a number of pressure points, nerves at the back of the neck that if struck hard enough, can cause it to break. So again, to review. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Practice those. See you next time.